Always tracking, always alerting. Local 8 weather.
So I've been listening to you guys all week saying that it's going to be cuddle weather this weekend
for
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, the perfect day to stay inside with your Valentine. And while you're thinking about it, go ahead and download the Local 8 News app.
Okay.
It's going to be very important over the next couple of days because the weather is going to be changing here almost hour by hour. So Are you seeing snowfall? Are you seeing rain, freezing rain? It's going to be right there at your fingertips because with GPS tracking, you can know what's happening right at your neighborhood.
And it's going to be different everywhere, right?
It's going to be different everywhere. So if you're in Crossville, you're looking at a different story than if you're here in Knoxville. If you're in southeastern Kentucky, the Smokies, it'll be different. So we're going to try to pinpoint it so everyone knows what's going on, and we'll start right now with the temperatures. We'll focus on the night first, and then we'll focus on Valentine's Day. 30 degrees right now in Knoxville to 28 in Townsend and Sevierville. Good evening to Morristown at 28 as well. Middlesboro at 24. La Follette, you're at 30 and 32 degrees for Inglewood. So what does it feel like on the outside? A lot of times it's a lot colder than we anticipate it to be when you're just looking outside. The wind chill makes it feel colder. It's 23 in Knoxville now. 31 for Maryville, but a little bit cooler out in Crossville at 17. How about 12 for Monticello? Again, these are the feel-like numbers here on the outside. We do have clear skies overnight tonight, maybe a passing flurry or two, not out of the question. And so overnight tonight, it's going to be a really cold night, bitter cold, 17 degrees. Anything that did manage to melt today that was on the roadways, on a sidewalk, or anywhere you might be walking, just remember it's going to refreeze once the sun finally gets down here tonight, which could create some patchy black ice. Be very careful on your driving and walking around tonight and first thing tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very cloudy once we start today. Here's 5 o'clock in the morning. I think you'll have no trouble getting out the door, going to church. Maybe if you want to head to brunch here during the noontime hour or so, that'll be fine. But then we start watching in the afternoon hours. Let's break this down for you here. In the afternoon, we keep the cloud cover around Knoxville over into the Smokies, but it's from Jamestown back over into parts of Oneida, back up into southeastern Kentucky, Wayne County or so, that we start seeing the snow activity moving its way into our area. This is going to be heavy snowfall at times here. We moved the timeline forward for you. We're talking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Basically, north of Interstate 40 is where we're seeing the action here, but we can't treat this as a fine line here. This can shift, give or take 50 to 100 miles or so. If it gets any further south, we'll be seeing snow here in Knoxville. So this is 4 o'clock. Heavy snow up to the north here, accumulating snow at times. But watch what happens overnight Sunday. We start seeing this line move a little bit forward here. We're below freezing at this point in the evening hours. And yeah, we're all snow for pretty much all of us here in eastern Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky here by midnight. That extends all the way through the morning hours into the first part of your Monday. We're waking up here with snowfall around the area, potentially of upwards of at least 2 inches for many of us, maybe 5 in some of the higher elevations or so. After Monday at 4 o'clock, by the 6 o'clock hour, we start trying to mix it back over to all rain here, which will stick with us throughout the daytime period on Monday as all rain, and we could accumulate up to 1 inch of rainfall on the backside of this. So here's how it breaks down for you. It can be tricky to understand here. 32 is the afternoon high tomorrow, cloudy and cold. And here's how I think things break down. From 6 a.m. to 4 o'clock tomorrow, get out, enjoy Valentine's Day. We're here around 30 degrees or so. It's going to be cloudy. From 4 to 6 o'clock at night, snow showers are starting to arrive, primarily from the north down to the south. I'd advise start wrapping up your plans. If you have dinner plans or something with your Valentine, we'll be at about 31. We'll see the snow start to arrive, and then from 6 until 6 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be seeing all snow, and again, 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches in some of the higher elevations or so by is all said and done in the morning. We transition it all to rain. We reverse everything overnight Monday to Tuesday. We're back to rain, and Casey, yeah, this goes up and down here all the way through Wednesday morning, and then finally we get mild temperatures here Thursday and Friday.